Good morning, folks. Ken Ring of www.predictweather.com. It's the 14th of July and the moon is now in Leo, and it will be until just after midnight tomorrow, and that means it's moving south, so it's moving upwards like that in terms of where its midpoint is. If you're in the southern hemisphere, if you're in the northern hemisphere, well, it's moving downwards in the sky. Yesterday was the perigee, which means the moon closest to the Earth for 27 days, 7th closest for the year actually, and it'll cross the equator, and the moon will be in the southern hemisphere after the 16th, which is Friday. It rose at 9 AM today, and it'll be in the middle of the sky, what it looks like there, at about 2:30 PM. As you can see, the sun is just past the midpoint in the sky, and the moon will set at 8:15 tonight. If you're outside around 7:30 PM, just look up just north of west, and you'll see the moon setting with its side horns up. If you're in the southern hemisphere here, other way around if you're in the northern hemisphere, and just up to the right of the moon, from our vantage point, and following the moon down as it sets, is a bright light, and that's Venus. And over the next few days, Venus gets closer to the moon, and when Venus is close like that, it's called conjuncting the moon, and we usually get rain out of that combination. Such rain is the type that is steady, that kind of rain, and it has often been described as the farmer's friend type of rain when it's conjuncting Venus. And that's what I'm expecting late weekend and early into next week for New Zealand. The Venus is closest to the moon on the 15th, and then it starts to move away from it, and that effect starts to dissipate. The last time you would have seen Venus as close to the moon was the 15th of June, and the next time Venus is close to the moon again is the 13th of August. Good fishing right now until Thursday. Snow in New Zealand coming after the weekend, I think, and next week. Temperatures are going to be warming up a bit because the moon's coming down from the north, and of course when the temperatures do warm up a bit, that's when you do get a bit of snow. Snow comes on a rising temperature because the ice molecules need to expand with a bit of warmth. And so snow in the ski fields of the bottom half of Australia and New Zealand, especially in Southland, early next week, I'm expecting. The best time to ski, I think, will be September. That's the time to plan to go down. August, I think there'll be a bit too much snow, so might be a bit much for the kids. Although August will be a warmer month in New Zealand, but September, I think, will be a good time to go down the slopes. And that's my lot. We'll talk about Ireland tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody.